Hi, my name is Gabby and today we're going to be doing our chicken dissection. So we're going to begin with doing the anatomy, showing the major structures that we want to talk about, and then follow up with some diseases that can be seen. So let's start with, we're going to begin here. Let me make sure the lighting's okay. Okay, we're going to begin here. This is going to be the head of our humerus going into the shaft, and then this is the end of the humerus meeting and producing, or it is articulating our synovial hinge joint here. This is our radius and anatomical position on the right side with the thumb, and this is our ulna going back into what would be represented by our metacarpals going into our phalanges. So let's come back to the joint. And so what we have here, this is going to be this red smooth area is our synovial membrane. This in here is where we would have our synovial fluid, and you can kind of still see just a little bit right here. This is our articulate cartilage on this side, white and smooth. It can also be seen on the head of the humerus here, white and smooth. And then additionally, this itself is the articulate capsule. You can kind of see right here, it's a double layer membrane that encases it and forms our synovial hinge joint. Let's come back up. So a type of disease that can be seen within the synovial hinge joint is what is called the synovial chondromatosis. This is where there is a development of small nodules that are tumors, non-cancerous, that develop within this joint. And so if you think about the anatomy of how the membrane and the joints work, you have the head of one bone, and then you have the end of another bone, which encapsulates it, right? So if our synovial fluid is surrounding the end of one bone coming off to the other, in order to have full range of motion, we need synovial fluid. This is our lubricant. And if we have nodules in here that are now inhibiting us from being able to go through full range of motion, then we're going to start developing problems. Problems that can include potentially limiting our activities of daily living and so on. From what I read, the disease doesn't necessarily have to be life-threatening, but can progress to that certain levels of severity. I would depict that depending on where the patient is prior to when the disease becomes so asymptomatic or so symptomatic that there are issues inhibiting them from being able to perform activities of daily living, then that would depict what the severity is of the disease. And that is our chicken dissection.